If you want to know why things feel unsteady under your feet right now, do not look at the White House press room. Do not look at the mad posts coming from Mar-a-Lago at 3 in the morning. Look at the ground. Look at the ground in Tennessee that was meant to hold a $7 billion battery factory. Then look at the ground in Ontario, Canada, where that factory will really be built. This is not just one factory changing places. This is a huge shakeup between countries. For 3 years, Donald Trump has said he protects American businesses. He said tariffs were like a magic tool. He said if he threatened other countries enough, they would give in and bring jobs back to America. Well, other countries just showed he was wrong. Volkswagen, the second biggest car company in the world, looked at Trump's America. Then they looked at Mark Carney's Canada. They picked an option that will trouble the Republican Party for many years. They did not pick the noisy threats. They picked the calm and steady choice. While Trump kept threatening a 25% tax on goods crossing the border, Mark Carney quietly signed papers for the biggest business move of this century. Carney did not yell. He did not start trade fights. He just opened his door after Trump closed his. Now thousands of good-paying factory jobs promised to American workers, are going north. In the next 40 minutes, I will take you inside the place where this agreement was made. I will show you secret papers that prove American company leaders are scared of their own president. I will show you why Mark Carney is thinking many steps ahead while Trump is just knocking over the game board. And I will explain why this is not only about cars. It is about your money. It is about how much you pay for things you buy. And it is about the scary truth that America is no longer the safest country for business. You are seeing history change direction. You are seeing it happen right now, right? Let us push away the extra noise and see exactly what took place. At 8 a.m. this morning, Volkswagen Group put out a short press statement with only 3 paragraphs, but it struck Washington hard like a powerful weapon. For months, everything was set. Volkswagen planned to grow their operations in the southern United States. It was finished. Tax breaks were prepared. State leaders were already happy. It was meant to be the top prize in Trump's plan to bring back industry. But then the tariffs came. 2 weeks ago, Donald Trump posted on Truth Social that he was thinking about a 25% tariff on all imported car parts. This included parts from important European friends, unless they agreed to very hard new rules. He called it pressure. He said he was pushing them. He pushed them. Yes, he pushed them right out of the country. This morning, Volkswagen said they are stopping their U.S. growth plans right away. Instead, they will start building a huge $7 billion battery factory in Ontario, Canada. Why? The statement was polite, but between the words, it was strong. They talked about predictability, following world trade rules, and steady plans. That is business language for this. We cannot build a factory in a country led by someone who changes rules when he feels like it. And here is the big point. Mark Carney, Canada's Prime Minister, did not get this chance by accident. He planned it. People in Ottawa say Carney has been quietly talking with German business leaders for months. While Trump shouted about walls and taxes at rallies, Carney, the man who used to run central banks and knows money talk very well, was on the phone. He did not offer zero taxes. He did not give free cash. He offered something much better. He offered normal rules and calm. He told them, come to Canada. We keep the rules. We can reach the U.S. market through the USMCA trade agreement. And we have a government that does not run by posting online. And it worked. This is a big embarrassment for Trump's White House. You must see how large this is. This is like a marriage offer getting turned down right at the front in front of everyone on TV. Trump said tariffs would make companies build in America. The idea was, if you want to sell here, you must build here. But Volkswagen showed that idea is wrong. They decided building in America with Trump is too dangerous. They prefer to build in Canada, a country that follows laws, and ship cars south instead of risking their supply lines being controlled by a president who handles world trade like a criminal demand for money. So what happened? Trump made threats. Carney paid attention. Volkswagen left. And American workers were left with nothing. We do not guess here. We use facts. Let us look at the proof that this was not random. It was a response to disorder. Proof 1, the tariff anger plan. Let us go back to where the trouble started. 3 weeks ago, a draft order from the White House leaked out. We talked about it here. It described a plan to take away special trade zone benefits from European car makers in the South if their countries did not cut tariffs on American corn and beef. Think about it. Trump was going to tax parts Volkswagen needs to make cars in Tennessee just to sell more beef to Germany. It is awkward. It is rough. And for a company like VW, which depends on parts crossing borders many times before a car is done, that threat is deadly. You cannot spend $7 billion on a factory if you do not know next week's steel price. That leaked plan started the move away. It told every company leader, your business is now a tool for my political ideas. Proof 2, the Carney meeting note. Look at this. This is a summary of a talk between Mark Carney and German leaders last month. The words stand out. Carney describes a safe North American area. He sells Canada not only as next to the U.S., but as protection from U.S. UPs and downs. He points out Canada's plan for important minerals like lithium, cobalt, and nickel, all in Canada and needed for batteries. And he promises Canada will not add sudden tariffs on friendly countries. Do you see the difference? Trump gives threats. Carney gives a promise for steady supply. Carney is not acting kind. He is acting clever. He knows German companies need energy and materials badly. They fear China and Russia. They need North America, but they fear Trump. Carney made Canada the clear choice. All North America's resources with no Washington political danger. Proof 3, how money reacted. Money tells the truth. Look at markets. When the news came out, Canada's dollar went up fast. Why? Money from other countries is coming to Canada. Investors see a $7 billion project and expect more growth. They see jobs in building, moving things, and engineering. Now look at U.S. car companies. Ford and GM lost value. Why? The market sees that if VW leaves, part makers might leave too. If part makers go to Canada near the new VW factory, Ford and GM in Michigan pay more to bring parts south. By frightening VW away, Trump did not lose just one factory. He hurt the whole system. He made building cars in Detroit cost more because the center of the industry moved to Ontario. And last, look at what the United Auto Workers said. Their leaders put out a strong statement today. They said, dangerous trade fights do not bring jobs back. They send our future to another country. That is the sound of workers in old factory areas seeing they were tricked. Donald Trump has believed one main thing all his life. If you press people hard, they give up. It worked in New York property. It worked in the wild 2016 contests. But running world money is not like pushing around a builder in a small city. Trump is losing hold because he does not see that other countries have choices. When he threatens a 25% tariff, he thinks VW has no other place. He thinks the U.S. market is so huge and needed that companies will take the cost and accept it. But Canada is close. Canada gives free access to the U.S. market under USMCA, a deal Trump signed himself. He made the side door that Carney uses now. Trump is stuck in his own circle. 1, he threatens a tariff to seem strong. 2, businesses fear the extra cost. 3, businesses search for a way out. 4, Mark Carney offers Canada as the way out. 5, the business moves. 6, Trump gets madder and threatens more tariffs. It is a bad cycle. And see how he acts today. He is not checking his plans. He is not meeting to calm investors. He is pushing harder. He is already posting about weak Canada and traders. He threatens to end USMCA. But that threat is empty, and he knows it. If he ends the trade deal with Canada, the U.S. economy falls apart. Canada buys the most from 30 U.S. states. Cut off Canada and you wreck American farming, energy, and banks right away. He cannot do it. Mark Carney knows he cannot. So Trump shouts at nothing while machines in Ontario start digging. He loses control because everyone knows his moves now. World leaders have his pattern. They know if they wait or go around him, he stumbles. The scary part for Americans is that while he struggles, money is leaving. Factories take years to make. Once VW starts concrete in Ontario, they will not return to Tennessee soon. That money is gone for a long time. This is not short. This is a lasting change in North America's economy because the U.S. president is now the biggest danger to business there. Now let us talk about the leader across the border, Mark Carney. You must know Carney is not a politician like Trump. Trump puts on shows. Carney fixes things. He is an expert in systems. He led the Bank of England. He led the Bank of Canada. He knows how world money works better than most people. While Trump speaks to crowds, Carney speaks to company leaders. Carney's plan is called the Green Fortress by some experts. He knows Canada cannot match the U.S. in size. The U.S. has 10 times more people, but Canada can win on being better. Carney sells Canada as the grown-up choice. His talk to Volkswagen was not about feelings. It was about numbers. He showed the cost of Trump's changes. He figured the extra risk of business in Trump's America. Then he showed the Canada advantage. Come here, he says. We have clean power from water. We have the minerals for batteries. We have laws that do not take your things because the leader had a bad night. He uses calm as a weapon. And see his words. He does not attack Trump. He does not fight online. When asked about the VW deal today, Carney just said, Canada is open for business, and we are proud to be a steady partner in a shaky world. A shaky world. That is a nice Canadian hit right at Trump's White House. He tells the world the mess is down there. The fix is up here. Carney is making a group of countries that agree. He connects Canada with Germany, Japan, and the UK. He makes trade links that avoid Washington's problems. This is new power. It is not power from forcing others. It is power from building smart. Carney rebuilds the house while Trump tries to destroy it. For normal Canadians, this is a huge gain. It means advanced jobs. It means the economy grows beyond just selling oil to the U.S. It means Canada becomes strong at making things, not just a helper for America. So what does this mean for you? If you watch from the U.S., you should worry. This VW move is the first warning sign. If a big, slow German company can avoid Trump, others can too. We may see American industry weaken. Biden tried to grow it with laws for clean energy. Trump tears it down with tariff threats. When companies go, tax money goes. When tax money goes, schools fall apart, roads stay broken, and your taxes rise to pay for it. It means your next car might cost more because it comes from Canada. And if Trump adds a tariff, you pay it, not Volkswagen. That is the hidden truth of tariffs. Companies pass them to you. If Trump adds 25% on Canadian VWs, that car costs you $10,000 more. And if you skip it, you have less to choose from. For the world, this shows American money power may end. For 70 years, the U.S. was the main point. Everyone circled Washington. But Carney showed you can do well close to Washington without being under it. He shows you can use the U.S. market without following U.S. crazy politics. This warns Japan. Toyota watches. Honda watches. If VW does well in Ontario, will they build next in Alabama or see Canada's calm and go north? We may see old factory areas grow empty, and this time not from low pay in Mexico, from good choices in Canada. Look at one clear moment from today's press event in St. Thomas. Volkswagen's CEO, Oliver Bloom, stood at the stand. Behind him, Canadian and German flags crossed. A reporter asked, "Did U.S. politics play a part in this choice?" Most leaders avoid that. They give safe answers. Bloom did not avoid. He stopped. He fixed the microphone. And he said 5 words that should scare Republicans. He said, capital goes where it is welcome. He did not name Trump. He did not need to. The quiet after those words was stronger than any loud speech. Capital goes where it is welcome. And now, because of Donald Trump, money does not feel welcome in America. It feels chased. Mark Carney stood next to Bloom. He did not smile. He just nodded. That nod said it all. It said, we made a safe place and they came. So what happens next? This is the risky part. Usually leaders calm things, but Trump does not calm. Possibility A, angry tariffs. Trump probably wakes tomorrow and adds punishment taxes on Canadian car parts. He wants to hurt VW for leaving. This starts a trade fight. Canada fights back by slowing energy sales. Northeast U.S. sees power costs jump. It turns bad quick. Possibility B, border blocks. Trump might order extra checks at the border to slow Canadian goods. We have seen it. Trucks wait miles long at the bridge. It hurts Canada, yes, but it stops U.S. car factories in days. U.S. plants use parts just when needed. If a part waits 48 hours at border, Detroit lines stop. Trump would hurt his own people to hit Carney. Possibility C, chain reaction. This is most likely over time. Other countries see Canada as safe. Money rushes to Ontario and Quebec. U.S. faces slow, isolated time while Canada starts a strong building period. Carney knows dangers. He prepares Canada's money, he saves cash, he gets help from Europe, he bets Trump will talk loud but not destroy U.S. economy. It is a planned bet, but Carney knows how to measure danger. Volkswagen moving from U.S. to Canada is not just business news. It is a judgment. It judges 2 future ideas. One is mad, quick to react, stuck on old times. It makes walls and breaks links. The other is calm, planned, aimed at tomorrow. It makes factories and agreements. Donald Trump tried to make America scary. Instead, he made it hard to trust. Mark Carney tried to make Canada needed. And today, with $7 billion from Germany in his account, it seems he did it. The Tennessee spot stays empty ground. The Ontario factory will make tomorrow's cars. And American people ask, how much more will America first make us pay? I want to hear from you. Is Mark Carney smart for taking this deal, or is he pushing too far? Can Canada last if Trump goes extreme at the border? And if you are American, how does it feel to see promised jobs go north because of your president's pride? Tell me in comments. I read them all. This page follows the US-Canada break every day. Regular news misses it. We do not. Click subscribe, hit the bell. You need to know what comes next because Trump's answer is coming and it will be loud. Keep watching.